Now, good morning, Northwest. It's a big week, maybe one of the biggest ever for travel, and we are tracking everything you need to know about it, from gas prices to flight information, including a whole bunch of new parking at the airports.
We're also going to look at the weather after a few showers this morning. What are the travel conditions, and what can you expect weather-wise? It's coming your way.
And recent rain washed away part of Spokane's largest stormwater system. How the city is working to repair it. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks for being with us. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie has the morning off. It is Monday, November 25th, and Mark is here with our first alert forecast, kicking off this short work week for folks.
Yeah, for many. We look at what we can expect here. We've got some light rain, wet roadways into the Spokane area. Into Coeur d'Alene, yeah, there have been some wet weather there, 34 degrees, reporting dry right now, but we've seen rain and rain-snow mix, 4 things that we want you to know. We're still expecting a continuation of showers later on today. With that, we're going to see some patchy fog overnight for tomorrow morning. Going to be a bit cooler this week, but it looks like our Thanksgiving will be average temperature-wise and will be dry. The Doppler radar has been busy this morning, again, with light rain showers coming through. We have another round coming into the south. That's going to cross over. After that, things should really start to dry out. We're sitting into the mid to upper 30s, yeah, all over the place, 38 into the Spokane Valley. Now, our day today, cloud cover. We're going to see some sun breaks, 43 for the high, about 3, 4 o'clock, kids getting out of school, you're getting off work. Yeah, we're going to see some continued rain showers there with some light mountain snow, and then things cool down. And again, that patchy morning fog could be dense in some places.
In Washington, D.C., 2 of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet nominees are facing growing scrutiny. Critics claim former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard is a sympathizer for Russia and Syria, while Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth faces questions about his history with women. Hannah Joyce, the breaking now does. Hannah, what are senators on both sides of the aisle saying about both of them?
They are saying it's going to be an uphill battle. Senator Tammy Duckworth says Tulsi Gabbard is compromised. During a CNN interview, Duckworth mentioned Gabbard's 2017 trip to Syria.
Russian-controlled media called her a Russian asset. So I do think that we have a real deep concern whether or not she's a compromised person.
On the flip side, Senator Mark Wayne Mullen had a major issue with Duckworth's comment.
I got a lot of respect for Tammy, and I've known her for years. We served together in the House, but for her to say ridiculous and outright dangerous words like that is wrong. If she was compromised, if she wasn't able to pass a background check, if she wasn't able to do her job, she still wouldn't be in the Army.
Meanwhile, Pete Hegseth, Trump's nominee for Defense Secretary, is under scrutiny. This comes after a police report revealed a woman accused him of sexual assault. Hegseth has denied the 2017 allegations and was not charged, but a Republican senator from Iowa told Politico the claims are worthy of a discussion, while Senator Bill Hagerty calls Hegseth a very talented person.
Don't let these allegations distract us. What we need is real significant change. The Pentagon has been more focused on pronouns than they have lethality the past 4 years.
As Trump's team takes shape, Trump has named Dr. Marty Makary to lead the FDA. Makary is a surgeon and author who opposed vaccine mandates during the pandemic. There are now new questions on how Trump's transition team is being funded. It has been reported that Trump's team has not signed a document with the Biden administration that would allocate federal funds for the transition to pay for things like staff and travel. Trump's team also decided to forego FBI background checks for cabinet nominees, bypassing a traditional step. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
If your holiday plans take you through Spokane International Airport this week, be prepared for long lines and waits. A record-breaking number of travelers are set to fly into and out of the airport. They are advising all travelers to arrive at least 2 hours before your scheduled boarding time, especially during peak hours between 5 and 7 a.m. each day leading up to Thanksgiving. And if you start to feel overwhelmed or lost, there is help.
Find one of the people with a yellow vest and we'll take care of you.
Roberto Ortiz works at the airport and says his team is ready for the influx of travelers. He says you will also notice additional staff at the airport as part of their plans to ensure smooth travel. They also recommend monitoring your flight online as much as possible. Spokane International expects a slight rise in travelers coming through the airport, defined as 140,000 airline seats arriving and departing between today and December 1st. That's almost a 3% increase from last year. And when you fly out of the Spokane International Airport, you now have more places to park. The airport added 800 additional spots outside of Concourse C. It's the newest phase of the parking expansion that includes a little more than 1,600 spots. That is twice as many as were available last holiday season. And the weather is not the only thing that could derail your travel plans. Staffing issues can also play a factor. In May, the FAA said it was short about 3,000 air traffic controllers overall. In September, the agency said it had met its yearly goal of hiring 1,800 controllers, but many of which are still in training. Experts say airports in the Northeast are more likely to feel the impact of the shortage. Our time is now just about 6 minutes after the hour. Checking in with Mark again and looking at all that rain we had.
All summer long, we were talking about drought conditions, how dry. We were 3 to 4 inches behind average. Now we're, less than an inch behind average with, 4¼ inches in the last month. We're going to have a full check of the forecast when we're still going to get a little more moisture. It's coming your way.
Winter is right around the corner, which of course means your commute is becoming a little bit more difficult. We're sharing some winter driving tips coming up.
And big news from the Middle East this morning as we are getting word that Hezbollah and Israel are close to some peace talks. That story right after the break.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
I think it's important for us as tribal people to educate and inform others as to who we are and what we're about. We have a beautiful culture that we respect our lands, we respect our waters.
Our medical center serves Indian and non-Indian. We were the first one in the nation to do that.
We built the $25 million core center for the children.
We also house the Boys and Girls Club out of there.
Our employees here are friendly. It gives you that welcome home feeling.
Deer Unleashed. No one knows the feeling of freedom quite the way you do. But damned if we don't come really, really close. Let's break the chain. Yours, Tundra.
Right now, you can lease a new 2024 Tundra for just $419 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
And now a joke from Yoke's Fresh Market.
What type of key can't open any doors? A turkey.
These are real people seeking solutions to real pain.
I have plantar fasciitis.
My feet, my knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports. Clinically proven. Significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm not feeling any pain. My heel, that's where I always feel it.
Pressure off your knees?
Yeah, actually. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
Town, returning to Spokane December 21st and 22nd. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
6:09 is the time, and here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. A ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah could be very close. Those ceasefire talks are underway. Israeli strikes have escalated in recent days as reports describe heavy fighting near the town of Kiam, a strategically important location for Hezbollah. According to the Lebanese Health Ministry, more than 3,000 people have been killed and 13,000 injured since Israel stepped up its campaign against Hezbollah September 16th. Storm Bert is wreaking havoc across the United Kingdom as floods inundate parts of the country. At least 5 people have died in multiple locations across Britain. Dramatic footage shows rivers in Wales, one of the hardest hit areas, bursting their banks to submerge low-lying streets and vehicles parked outside. 300 flights in and out of London's Heathrow Airport were also canceled over the weekend. The storm's expected to clear from the far northeast early tomorrow. A massive fire tore through a coastal shanty town in the Philippine capital Sunday, leaving at least 2,000 families homeless as flames billowed for 8 hours. Drone footage from the Manila Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office showed raging orange flames razing densely packed stilt homes in a squalid area of Manila. The fire district said about 1,000 houses were destroyed and roughly 8,000 people displaced. Early this morning, a DHL cargo plane crash landed at Lithuania's airport. The plane skidding into a house, killing one person on the aircraft. Nobody on the ground was hurt. Authorities say the Boeing 737-400 hit the ground, split into pieces, and slid more than 100 yards. The crash is under investigation.
It is 11 minutes past 6 o'clock. Here's a 10-second takeaway. Showers today, this morning, and then again this afternoon. So, yeah, a wet layer, certainly if you've got to be outdoors for any length of time, 43-hour high today.
All our recent wet weather caused part of Spokane's largest stormwater system to wash away. According to the city, a breach in an overflow catch at Downriver Park caused a built-up earth wall to give way last week. That stormwater is now being diverted into the sunken channels that run along the Spokane River. A local nonprofit raising concerns about the health of the Spokane River now.
This stormwater carries a lot of things like PCBs and 6-PPD quinone, which are toxic to our fish and toxic when we ingest them as humans too.
The organization says the water from these storms is supposed to go to infiltration ponds, but that currently isn't happening. The city says programming and testing of the stormwater system began on November 1st. The functions that would have diverted the water to other systems were not up and running when the breach happened. The city added, had the system been fully operational, it would have been able to divert the water to other systems. Good morning, Northwest. Time is now 6:12. Interest in their 30-year-old double murder case peaks thanks to a Netflix documentary. A new Menendez brothers hearing is about to get underway today. The story coming up a little bit later. And this time of year, weather can add some difficulty to your commute. Allison Martinez is live with the Idaho Transportation Department and help for tackling the roads with confidence. That's coming up.
Stay safe while traveling this winter. Before you head out, trust the First Alert weather team to pinpoint the safest times to go and exactly what to expect. 4 News Now First Alert weather on air, on the app, and streaming on KXY+.
Hello, I'm Diamond Dan Clark.
And I'm Jeweler Jane.
And we're from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Our famous snow promotion is back for Christmas.
If it snows 4 inches or more in 24 hours on January 9th, 2025, all purchases made between November 19th and December 28th will be refunded in full. And that means all engagement rings, loose diamonds and gemstones, jewelry and gifts could all be free.
Shop Clark's Diamond Jewelers this Christmas and let it snow diamonds.
Not again. Your cold is coming! Your cold is coming!
Thanks, Revere.
We really need to keep Zycam in the house.
Only if you want to shorten your cold. When you feel a cold coming, shorten it with Zycam.
Spokane's grand holiday tradition lives downtown at Christmas Tree Elegance in the Davenport Hotel and River Park Square. Fabulous packages are raffled to support our symphony. Feel the spirit December 3rd through the 15th.
What's all this?
You said it was a recovery day. I got my yoga mat, foam roller, electrolytes, and protein bars. The whole setup.
Refrigerant recovery, Ben. We're recovering the refrigerant to fix the heat pump.
Oh, right. I knew that. Want a protein bar?
Right now, get a free tankless water heater with every full HVAC system purchase. Call Bills today.
Electrolyte?
Ben, take the robe off.
Remember that party that your boss threw last year?
Yeah. Let's call in the pros this year.
Yeah.
Let Chef Adam Hegstead and his staff of culinary pros take the heavy lifting out of this year's holiday party. Our team is ready to build for any type of event, from small dinner parties to large corporate gatherings. Le Catering, your holiday heroes. Book today at lecatering.co.
Why is a touchless wash best?
Touchless doesn't smack and beat your vehicle with rags and raw brushes with the risk of scratches. Instead, we have multiple nozzles that deliver powerful 800 psi water jets, covering everything from the sides, the roof, and even the undercarriage. Our mixtures remove dirt, grime, and those nasty, nasty street chemicals.
Car Wash Plaza, it's the best in the Northwest.
The season of new sales traditions is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. Save big with special Black Friday deals on over 280 new Kias. It's the perfect time to drive your dream Kia. Shop SpokaneKia.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Car Wash Plaza.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It is now 6:15. The National Weather Service is forecasting a colder and wetter winter for the inland Northwest. The Idaho Transportation Department's encouraging drivers to get ready for that winter driving now. Allison Martinez is live in Coeur d'Alene with what you need to know to help you handle the season.
Good morning. We're here at ITD District 1's offices. I'm here with Trent Bridges this morning on behalf of ITD, and we've got the plow up and running, lights flashing behind us. It is crazy to see these up close and personal and just see the sheer size of them. Can you talk to me a little bit about that wing there and how far it stretches?
Yeah, so a lot of people don't understand quite how big these things are, but we're about 16 feet wide on the plow, and it's all steel. And we don't hardly ever go out without the wing down, so people can expect to see the wing. A couple things I'd like to highlight is for drivers to remember the roads are always better behind us than they are in front of us, and just to give us space to work. Nobody knows what's in the road in front of us. There could be a couch cushion, it could be anything, but the operator has to navigate this machine. So.
Really important reminders there. Thank you so much. And what's it like for you as you're behind the wheel in there?
So it's limited visibility, as everybody can imagine. Right now, all these flashing lights, you can see them really well. When we're plowing snow, there's snow blowing everywhere. The limited visibility is the biggest thing, and it's for the operator and for everybody traveling behind us.
Yeah, really great reminder to always follow those tips of allowing your distance, going slow. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. For all of our newbies out there or people who are just new drivers in general, ITD is partnering up with ISP for some winter driving classes. That next one is December 7th in Coeur d'Alene, and we'll have more information on our website, kxly.com. Back to you guys in studio.
All right, always great reminders. It'll be here before we know it, but not today.
Not today.
That's a good thing. All right, you are looking live, of course, over downtown Spokane. Some patches of fog, but light rain.
Yeah, sprinkles really for the Spokane area, and we've got more on the radar. So we look at this has since come, and now it's leaving. We have some coming from the south, and we're going to see another quick band of that turning into snow as you get up into Sandpoint, Bonners Ferry, coming around the higher elevations of Idaho. So there can be some light snow there, but we're not seeing anything really build up. Temperatures, very mild. I mean, we're at 37 degrees in Liberty Lake, downtown, 35 in Post Falls, Cheney at 37. So mild start to the day, but still wet weather. We're going to have a few showers today, 43 degrees. The timing looks to be 2, 3 o'clock again that we'll see some rain, and then a flurry overnight is not out of the question. Some fog as well. Winds are going to be light, and we're going to be really close to freezing. So yeah, take it easy tomorrow morning. There could be some icy spots. That low is off the coast, moving slowly, sending energy towards us. So we got this band now, and then we have another round or group of showers that are coming in through Oregon. Again, that timing looks to be 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That'll roll through the area. Overnight, we dry out with the Palouse getting some rain or snow into the Idaho Palouse. Moves out, and things look pretty good for the rest of the Thanksgiving week. 43-hour high today, 42 into Coeur d'Alene. We're going to have low to mid 40s all the way through the Central Basin. We'll have 40 tomorrow, Wednesday 38. Again, cloud cover. Overnight lows are going to be below freezing, but we don't see that moisture coming in. So Thursday 38, we're looking at a 10 to 20% chance of scattered showers, and then it's going to be cooler for the weekend. as we look at our high temperature trend, you can see we're just about average, and then, yeah, get to a little below average for the weekend with temperatures just above freezing on Sunday, but dry. So travel conditions are really looking pretty good. No delays in airports or anything in the Pacific Northwest.
That is some good news. Appreciate that. All right, Mark, thanks so much. It is now 6:20, and the Seahawks broke their home losing streak finally last night against the Arizona Cardinals in a low-scoring game for both teams. It was the Hawks' defense that stepped up this week. Highlights from Lumen Field after the break, next in Morning Sports. We thank you for starting your week with us here on Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Hi, we're Brian and Christy.
Welcome to Spokane Furniture's Black Friday sale.
Now through December 2nd, get 20% off store-wide, plus additional markdowns on select items, like this power reclining sofa with adjustable headrest. Buy it now for only $9.99. Or this 3-piece sectional on sale for $13.99. This stylish queen bedroom set is only $16.99. And these dining sets, your choice of style and color, starting at $2.99.
Come shop Spokane Furniture's Black Friday sale.
Going on now.
The beloved TV classic soars off the screen and onto the stage this season. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical. See all your favorite characters from this TV classic come to life live on stage. This gleeful musical take on a holiday favorite will go down in history as a smashing hit. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the musical.
December 10th and 11th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Did you know that Washington's Working Families Tax Credit could put up to $1,200 back in your pocket? If you're part of a low to moderate income household, you could be eligible for a refund designed to help you cover essentials like groceries, gas, or bills. The best part? Applying is free and easy. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov to see if you qualify. Don't miss out. Apply now and make sure you get the refund you deserve. That's workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
Man, I can take real good care of you. See? Works perfectly for you, right?
At Craig Swap & Associates, we don't get paid until you win.
One call, that's all. 509-999-9999.
The holidays.
So happy together.
And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 0% financing on the all-new 2025 Equinox. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Welcome into Morning Sports. I'm Sydney Berger. Storms in the Pacific Northwest caused the Seattle Seahawks practice facility to lose power for about a week. Players and staff spent days sifting through a dark locker room. But when the lights came on at Lumen Field, the spotlight was on Seattle to take down the top team in the division. The Seahawks welcomed in the Arizona Cardinals. It was a slow first half offensively, but here's the first explosive play of the game from a player who's had a couple of very explosive games so far. That's Jackson Smith and Jigba for the 47-yard catch and run to set the Seahawks up for the first touchdown of the game. Seattle defense came to pick up some slack from the offense. Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray trying to convert a 4th and 1. His pass is intercepted and ran all the way back by Kobe Bryant. That's his second pick of the season. This one, though, for 6 points and deserves a Marshawn Lynch celebration in the end zone. More on the defense, though. Geno Smith on 3rd and 6 coming out of the pocket and looking to the goal line. Smith to the middle. Cardinals Garrett Williams makes the grab and takes the knee. Jason Myers comes out for this 50-yard attempt to make it a 2-score cushion for Seattle. And through the rain, Myers sends it right down the middle for 3. That's the 6th win in a row against the Cardinals for this Seahawks franchise. The final score in this NFC West showdown is 16-6. The Seahawks also break a 4-game at-home losing streak. It's the first time they won at Lumen Field since September 22nd. Next Sunday, they've got a date with Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets at 10 a.m. And take a look at this. The girls volleyball team from Ridgeline High School just won the 3A state championship. It's the first state championship, not only for this volleyball team, but it's the first in the school's history. The match was won in 5 sets against North Thurston up in Yakima. And Ridgeline has only competed in 4 fall sports seasons since the school opened in 2021. How awesome is that? And a perfect way to wrap us up for morning sports.
Congratulations. Gas prices are all over the place and out of our control. So what can you do to get the most out of your gallon of gas? Consumer Reports has some tips on how you can squeeze every last mile out of your gallon. Watch Derek Dice's special report tomorrow right here on Good Morning Northwest. Our time is now 6:25. It's time to get you ready to get on with your holiday trips. And whether you are on the road or headed to the airport, we have the things you need to know to be prepared for Thanksgiving travel. And the next day, Black Friday is fast approaching. We have plenty of tips to make sure you make the most out of your shopping dollar when Good Morning Northwest continues. And as we go to break, here's your first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, your Thanksgiving meal and food recalls.
I do think that people can keep in mind that when they're choosing food, that they're buying food from safe sources.
California-based Grimway Farms recently expanding their E. coli recall of organic carrots to now include additional bag sizes for organic whole carrots after one person died and at least 15 people were hospitalized. The company's CEO telling ABC News that consumers should feel confident that the carrots available for purchase are safe.
Often we find that contamination happens all the way back on the farm and could be related to irrigation water.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on how to keep your Thanksgiving meal both delicious and safe. With your GMA First Look, I'm Melissa Adon, ABC News, Los Angeles.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just okay isn't okay.
And I was done settling.
If you still have symptoms after trying a TNF blocker like Humira or Enbrel, Rinvoq works differently. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that can rapidly relieve joint pain, stiffness, and swelling as fast as 2 weeks for some. And even at the 3-year mark, many people felt this relief. Rinvoq can stop joint damage and in PSA can leave skin clear or almost clear.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin, serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Done settling?
Ask your rheumatologist for Rinvoq.
And take back what's yours.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Shop the Valley. We're packaged perfectly. From unique family-owned shops to your favorite national brand stores, Spokane Valley has it all. Enjoy ample free parking, a diverse array of shopping options, and a family-friendly atmosphere. This holiday season, shop the Valley.
Turkey? Check. Cranberries. Stuffing? Pie? Check, check, check. Potatoes sweet and mashed? Check. Now what about that post-turkey nap? Don't worry. The Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress has you covered. Shop today and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take up to $500 off select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and score a $300 gift. Or get 60 months no-interest financing and free shipping. The Black Friday Super Sale on now at Denver Mattress.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra. Available with the connected driving experience. And the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 0% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. That's over $6,400 total value. Plus, no monthly payments until next year.
Shop Pink Friday deals at Dave Smith.
Shop the Valley. We're packaged perfectly. From unique family-owned shops to your favorite national brand stores, Spokane Valley has it all. Enjoy ample free parking, a diverse array of shopping options, and a family-friendly atmosphere. This holiday season, shop the Valley.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now Story Tracker highlights a couple of stories you will hear about today. The Menendez brothers, Lyle and Eric, convicted of killing their parents, are preparing for a new hearing today in their bid for freedom. So many people are interested in the public hearing. The court is holding a lottery to determine which 16 people will be given public seats in the courtroom to witness what happens next in the case. A new documentary and Netflix series has ramped up interest in the case. Today's hearing involves the brothers' claims that new evidence means they should get a whole new trial or have their previous sentences tossed out or reduced. In a time-honored Thanksgiving tradition, President Joe Biden will pardon this year's Thanksgiving turkeys. Peach and Blossom were introduced to the nation on Sunday. The pair come from a farm in Minnesota. After they're pardoned, Peach and Blossom will retire to Farm America in Waseca, Wisconsin, or rather Minnesota, where they will serve as agricultural ambassadors. This will be the 77th annual turkey pardon, a tradition dating back to the Truman administration. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance. Natalie Grant's off this morning. It is Monday, November 25th. Let's check in with Mark in our first alert forecast. Are we ever going to dry out?
Yes, we will. Middle of the day. In fact, even right now, we've had the rain stop for Spokane, but we have a few more showers to the south. We now have rain showers into Coeur d'Alene, sitting at 34 degrees, so it doesn't take much elevational lift to have some light snow. So we are going to see a few showers today, a return engagement for this afternoon. Patchy fog tonight into tomorrow morning. A bit cooler this week than average, but Thanksgiving looks to be about average and dry. Now, currently we're sitting with temperatures in the mid to upper 30s all over the place. Hayden, one of the cool spots at 34, 38 south into Spangle, 36 into Deer Park. And again, those upper 30s along the I-90 corridor. That Doppler radar, yeah, it's been busy. It continues to make its way up. These are very light showers coming through the area, and we will see the continuation of maybe a few light showers yet this morning into Spokane to the south, drying out. But we're going to see more coming in for this afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock, some light rain. Our high today is about average, 43 degrees, and the winds are going to be light.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Black Friday is just 4 days away, and sales have already begun, especially on some electronics. If you've been dreaming of a new TV for yourself or to give to someone else, now is the time to look for some deals. Consumer Reports has tips to help you get the best TV for the best price this holiday shopping season.
Consumer Reports tracks the prices of thousands of products throughout the year. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are the best times to score the lowest prices on TVs, but you have to be a savvy shopper to cash in.
The really big news for Black Friday this year is that we're seeing extra large TVs with screens 98 and even 100 inches at shockingly low prices, starting about $1,600.
To help you compare prices early and often, consider price tracking apps like BuyVia, Shopkick, and Shop Savvy, which let you scan barcodes or QR codes to compare prices, get discounts, and score coupons. Browser extensions, Camel, Keepa, and Honey are tools that give you price histories, price alerts, and coupons when you shop online.
You can also follow your favorite brands and retailers on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram to get deal alerts and discounts. And some retailers offer their members special prices or early access to deals.
When you are shopping for a TV, there are some too good to be true deals that you may want to avoid. Those rock-bottom doorbuster models from lesser-known brands with prices that draw you in, but may not be worth the money.
Keep in mind, you'll be watching that new TV for years. If you're unhappy with the features or the picture quality, you may really regret not spending a little bit more money to get something better.
OLED TVs, known for their impressive picture quality, generally dominate CR's ratings, and many are now at their lowest prices of the year.
While it can be tempting to get a very inexpensive TV from a lesser-known brand, major brands tend to do better in our ratings and have higher reliability scores.
Well, it is the start of Thanksgiving week travel, and good news at the gas stations. The nationwide average is now $3.05. That's the lowest price for this time of year since 2021. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, what else can travelers expect this holiday season?
Well, Robin, whether you are traveling on the road, in the air, or already home with loved ones, this holiday will be the busiest travel season on record. According to TSA, more than 2.5 million passengers are expected to pass through airport security checkpoints each day. If you are one of those travelers, be sure to arrive at least 2 hours before your flight for domestic travel and 3 hours for international. Also expect longer than usual lines and maybe a few delays due to weather. In Pennsylvania, thousands are without power due to a snowstorm.
We were stuck in the snow for a couple hours.
And in California, record-breaking rain and snow.
Call came in from a person who saw a car bobbing in the water.
Today, heavy snow in the west and rain in the Great Lakes. By tomorrow, the snow makes its way into the Rockies. Then the East Coast is lined up with rain. On Wednesday, drivers can expect better driving conditions in the Midwest and East Coast. However, AAA predicts there will be 1.7 million more drivers on the roads compared to last year.
This is the time of year when most people travel. So already you're comparing a very high number from last year.
Tomorrow, TSA is preparing for more than 50,000 flights to help with the surge of the planes. The FAA is opening military airspace off the East Coast and Gulf of Mexico. The FAA is also facing a shortage of air traffic controllers.
We'll use traffic flow management initiatives to deal with any staffing shortages on that particular day in this airspace, and we expect to have some of those shortages.
It comes as there's a spike in car thefts at airport parking lots across the country. In Atlanta, more than 300 vehicles were stolen at its main airport this year compared to last year.
Here at the Atlanta airport, officials tell us they've increased parking staff, surveillance cameras, and police patrols. And also more than 24 officers have now been certified to use tire deflation spikes to stop stolen vehicles from leaving.
Police say crime rates are high, especially across airports in the South and West. They are reprogramming key fobs, stealing the cars, then driving them to Mexico to be sold. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thank you very much. Well, police are investigating a shooting reported Friday night in South Spokane. It happened near 29th and Southeast Boulevard. Witnesses say 3 people were fighting in a nearby parking lot and that one person fired a gun several times, then left the scene. Spokane police determined the gun was most likely some type of airsoft weapon. SPD searched the area, did not find anyone involved in the shooting. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Check at 509-456-2233. A former editor of the Spokesman Review will be sentenced tomorrow on child porn charges. This is video from Stephen Smith's first appearance in the case last August. According to the newspaper, Smith intends to change his plea tomorrow. He will also be sentenced the same day. Investigators accuse him of having minors send him sexually explicit videos and pictures in exchange for money through Cash App. Smith was the editor of the Spokesman Review from 2002 through 2008. He also taught journalism at the University of Idaho. People in Winthrop are being asked to boil their water out of precaution due to an issue with the town's water system. It's been fixed since. According to Okanagan County Emergency Management, the issue caused the town's water tank to be at the very low levels. The issue comes a few days after maintenance on the Winthrop water pump. Good morning. Northwest Time is now 6:37. Mark is back with a look at what you're dealing with as you send the kids off to school.
Yeah, they can see some scattered showers, certainly to the north as they're getting on the bus. Temperatures in the low to mid 30s all over the place. We're going to see more rain showers after they leave school as well. So get them ready for that. We're getting ready. We're getting you ready for the day. Something is getting ready, and we're going to talk about it.
And egg prices are on the rise again. What's behind this latest price hike and why it might stick around a while when Good Morning Northwest continues.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
It's Skelton's Floor Trader Outlet Black Friday sale, November 29th and 30th. Get huge savings store-wide on in-stock flooring and accent tile for kitchens and bathrooms. Skelton's Floor Trader Outlet buys huge quantities of flooring to provide low prices on high-quality products. And now save an additional 25% off in-stock waterproof laminate and LVP. And get huge discounts on our enormous selections of carpet and tile. Save big at Skelton's Floor Trader Outlet Black Friday sale, 2 days only, November 29th and 30th.
Good thing you're practicing. You need it. Bet you can't guard me. Bet.
See, I told you you couldn't guard me.
I bet you can't throw the football over the grandstand. We're 1-1. How do we want to settle this?
We could have had the fans decide.
Choose between Wazoo or GU and receive an exclusive Cameras Rewards card with your team's logo.
Fans can earn points everywhere they play, dine, and relax, and those points will go toward their chosen team. Here's your chance to rep your team. Visit northernquest.com for details. Go Zag.
Go Cougs.
What is a jewelry design center? It's a growing family-owned business with nearly half a century and 3 generations of jewelry making experience. A team of artists, craftsmen, and professionals who love what they do. A full on-site manufacturing shop available to the public for repairs and custom requests of all kinds. A center for free polish and inspection, even if you didn't buy it from us. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
The season of new sales traditions is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. This means you receive special Black Friday savings on over 280 new Kias. Exceptional offers are available now. Lease new Kia Fortes starting at just $199 a month. Lease new Kia Sportages starting at only $299 a month. Lease new Kia Sorrentos starting at just $349 a month. It's the perfect time to drive your dream Kia. Shop SpokaneKia.com.
Satay Bistro, Coeur d'Alene's culinary extravaganza of American fusion dining. From our extensive wine cellar to our unforgettably decadent menu, we'll move your experience beyond ordinary to the extraordinary. Satay Bistro, just off the 4th Street exit in Coeur d'Alene.
It is now 6:41. People heading to the grocery store for Thanksgiving are seeing sky-high prices for eggs, and experts warn these might stick around a while. Egg prices were up more than 30% on October from just a year ago, according to the Consumer Price Index. Now a spike in avian flu and the upcoming holiday season are combining to make the problem even worse. And rising prices could affect other egg-based items like mayonnaise and pasta. The USDA warns high prices could stick around well into 2025.
All right, good morning, everybody. So showers today. We've seen them this morning, maybe a few still left. Make sure you layer up. It's still going to be cool outside. Afternoon showers coming in as well. 43 the high today.
A University of Washington student has quite a survival story to tell. Last week, severe weather uprooted a tree that fell on his car and pinned him inside. Take a look at this. Tyson Ramirez was driving home Tuesday night when this tree uprooted and fell right on top of his car. You can see, well, kind of, that he was stuck inside and had to wait for bystanders to call 911.
I kind of just slumped back in my chair, in my seat a little bit, bracing for impact, and sure enough, the tree crashed. I tried to open my driver's side door, no use. The tree was totally horizontal on my car, pinning both the driver's side and the passenger side door, and I was stuck.
Ramirez says he was pinned in the car for about 90 minutes before firefighters were able to get him to safety where his parents were waiting. That picture just shows you just how treacherous that was. Wow. It's now 6:42. Let's check in with Allison Martinez live this morning, getting us ready for winter driving.
We're here with the Idaho Transportation Department taking you inside the snowplow to share what you can do to make drivers' lives easier coming up.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Bigger, brighter, and better than ever. Check in on the new Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino. We've just completed a major expansion, adding more amenities to elevate your guest experience to new heights.
So, what are you waiting for?
Christmas and New Year's, we'll find you home. There'll be no more sorrows, no grief and pain. I'll be happy once again.
Attention, RV shoppers. R&R RV in Liberty Lake has just lowered prices on every motorhome, fifth wheel, and travel trailer in stock. Last year's models are slashed to the lowest clearance prices you will ever find. We're talking jaw-dropping savings on Montana, Rockwood, Cougar, Winnebago, and more. Don't delay. R&R RV's fall clearance sale is on now. Quit dreaming. Just do it. Hurry to R&R RV to claim your new RV and save thousands. Visit R&R RV in Liberty Lake, I-90 exit 296, or shop now at rnrrv.com.
The Christmas season brings out the warmest memories of family and friends. Those memories are filled with decorating and sharing the Plant Farm poinsettias. The Plant Farm poinsettias are bigger, better, and redder, and grown right here in the valley. Bring home your new memories today. The Plant Farm's Power the Flower, the beautiful Plant Farm poinsettias. Because life is better in the garden and home.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on a rugged new Passport, Pilot with available all-wheel drive, and the powerful Ridgeline. So don't wait. Turn your holiday dreams into reality with a new Honda named KBB.com's best value brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Feel the power of big win energy at Spokane Tribe Resort and Casino, where the winning never stops. Last month, our guests scored big with thrilling jackpots and exciting payouts. Are you ready to elevate your winning?
4 News Now is brought to you by Gold Seal Plumbing.
It is now 7:15. Returning to winter driving conditions is difficult for lots of us, and that's why the Idaho Transportation Department is urging you to get ready now. Allison Martinez is live in Coeur d'Alene explaining what you need to know to stay safe on the roads. How can we help?
Good morning. We've transferred over. We're in the snowplow now. I'm joined by Trent Bridges this morning with ITD. Thank you so much for being with us. And this is quite a perspective to get here. Your visibility is pretty limited in these.
Yeah, it's like driving an airplane in here. I mean, we got switches, joysticks, lights. As you kind of look around, we can't really see out the mirrors right this second, but there's very limited visibility, and it's so important for drivers to know that and to give us space to do our job.
Can you give us a little bit of a crash course briefly on just what all these switches do here?
Yeah, so most everything on the dash is generic to any truck, dump truck. The joystick runs all of our plow operations, and then all of our material dispensing is from right here. So it's basically all right-hand operation. We got the LED screen. It shows us road temp, air temp, gives you all the lowdowns. There's camera angles on that too. A little bit on the lasers. It gives the driver a reference point for his wing. And then up top we have all the lights, flashing lights that you guys can see.
So interesting to see the behind the scenes process here. What are the best things people can do out on the roads to just make your life easier and keep themselves safe?
Yep. The biggest thing is give us space, allow us to do our job. We have to navigate these things. We might have to, swerve, move away from a hazard. And if you're sitting too close to us, you're kind of in that way of being in danger. One big reminder for winter driving is even if it's daylight and snowing heavy, having your headlights on is huge for us. We can see you coming. We know where you're at. It helps us out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning and for sharing all your wisdom to keep us all safe out there on the roads. If you're new to the area or you're just a new driver, there are some winter driving classes December 7th in Coeur d'Alene. We'll have more on our website, kxly.com. Back to you guys in the studio.
You will be glad you did that if you try them out.
Even with the rain and right before sunrise and right before sunset, turn those lights on. I've seen so many cars that, it's dark out there at dusk.
For sure.
We really want everyone to be safe.
We do.
All right, let's take a look at this. We've had some light rain today. It continues to push through our area and northeast. As it does, Colville, you're picking up some rain-snow mix and some light rain. A few scattered and isolated showers south of that. We're going to see more of it later on. Now, wet weather. The wettest calendar month since February of 2017 has been November. With yesterday's numbers, we're at 4¼ inches basically, and we added a trace amount yet today. Temperatures right now, 36 into Deer Park, 38 into Liberty Lake, 37 into Coeur d'Alene. So those upper 30s all over the place. We'll continue to see relatively dry conditions throughout the middle of the day. 10 o'clock, about 37 degrees, low 40s all afternoon long. We'll see a return engagement of light showers coming in 4, 5, 6 o'clock, about a 40 to 60% chance of that happening. So the odds are pretty good. But it will be in the form of rain for us. Rain, snow mix in the higher elevations, snow into the mountains. We're seeing this low continuing while it's losing some of its intensity when it comes to moisture. It's still producing enough to create these showers. Forecast radar, yeah, we're going to have some rain coming across, but then it's going to be to the south of us, and then that's going to be about it. It'll be snow into the mountains of Idaho and into parts of Montana and then into Wyoming. For us, we dry out, variable clouds, and isolated skiff possible but not expected. Our high 43, 37 into Colville, 43 into Moses Lake. We're going to have that today. Tuesday 40. Cooling into the upper 30s through Thanksgiving. Overnight lows into the upper 20s, but it's going to be dry. We'll see a cooler weekend coming up following Thanksgiving. We appreciate you watching on this Monday. Your morning sprint is next.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Skelton's Carpet One, Lewiston.
If you have a vehicle you no longer need, you can give it new purpose through Union Gospel Mission. Simply go to ugmmotors.org or call 509-327-HELP to schedule a pickup. Your donation gives people like Tyler food, shelter, job training, and the opportunity for a whole new life. Be a driver of change. Donate your vehicle to Union Gospel Mission.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
I'm Mark Peterson, the Extreme Team and Horizon Credit Union, ready to take on our next job. If you know of a project that needs an Extreme Team makeover, go to KXLY.com to nominate it. Our thanks to Horizon Credit Union for sponsoring the 4 News Now Extreme Team.
The holidays. And holiday trips. And holiday toys. And holiday bonding. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet.
Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Comfort and peace. When a loved one is in need of end-of-life care, it's more than care. It's warmth and dignity in the face of advanced illness. Courage binds us all. The courage in facing a terminal illness together. Our care team have dedicated their lives to alleviating pain, discomfort, and providing licensed around-the-clock medical attention. We are Hospice of North Idaho, and we are honored to care for your loved one.
We're on with what's new this morning.
What's happening now.
And what's next for you?
Get what's new now.
And next at 5 and 6 a.m.
Right here.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long. Good morning, Northwest and GMA.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
It is 6:53, time to get ready to take on your Monday with the morning sprint. Mark Peterson here with details on some rain, but drying out for much of the holiday week. Allison Martinez is live in Coeur d'Alene with what you need to know to handle driving conditions this season. And Hannah Joy is in studio with updates on 2 of President-elect Donald Trump's cabinet nominees facing growing scrutiny. But first, if your holiday plans take you through Spokane International Airport this week, be prepared for long lines and waits. A record-breaking number of travelers set to fly into and out of the airport. They're advising all travelers arrive at least 2 hours before your scheduled boarding time, especially during peak hours between 5 and 7 a.m. each day leading up to Thanksgiving. And if you start to feel overwhelmed or are lost, there are people to help you. A record-breaking number of travelers are set to fly into and out of the airport. As we mentioned, they also recommend monitoring your flight online as much as possible. Spokane International expects a slight rise in travelers coming through the airport, as defined as 140,000 airline seats arriving and departing between today and December 1st. That's almost a 3% increase from last year. And when you do get in or out of Spokane, the airport, you now have more parking spaces. The airport added 800 additional spots outside of Concourse C. It's the newest phase of the parking expansion, which includes a little more than 1,600 spots. That's twice as many as were available last holiday season.
And yet, I'm always parked way far away. In our first alert weather, just never find that spot. Upper 30s as you head out the door this morning. We have had some light rain. We see that in Coeur d'Alene right now, and it, of course, is north of town. So again, expect a little bit of wet weather, but no real snow accumulation, just a few scattered showers. Drying out middle of the day, high today 43, and then this afternoon, return of some light rain expected as the kids get out of school, you get out of work at about the 4 o'clock hour. So just be ready for that.
All of our recent wet weather caused part of Spokane's largest stormwater system to wash away. According to the city, a breach in an overflow catch at Downriver Park caused a built-up earth wall to give way last week. That stormwater is now being diverted into the sunken channels that run along the Spokane River. A local nonprofit is raising concerns about the health of the river.
This stormwater carries a lot of things like PCBs and 6-PPD quinone, which are toxic to our fish and toxic when we ingest them as humans too.
The organization says the water from these storms is supposed to go to infiltration ponds, but that currently isn't happening. The city says programming and testing of the stormwater system began November 1st. The functions that would have diverted the water to other systems were not up and running when that breach happened. The city adds, had the system been fully operational, it would have been able to divert the water to other systems.
Winter is right around the corner, and there's no better time to start preparing than now. I'm joined with the Idaho Transportation Department this morning in Coeur d'Alene, and they're sharing some quick, easy tips. Now's a great time to pack your car with all of those emergency items, flashlights, gloves, an ice scraper, changes of clothes, all of those things. And if you're new to the area or you're a new driver in general, they're offering winter driving classes. That next one is December 7th in Coeur d'Alene.
A former editor of the Spokesman Review will be sentenced tomorrow on child porn charges. This is video from Stephen Smith's first appearance in the case last August. According to the newspaper, Smith intends to change his plea tomorrow. He will also be sentenced the same day. Investigators accuse him of having minors send him sexually explicit videos and pictures in exchange for money through Cash App. Smith was the editor of The Spokesman from 2002 through 2008. He also taught journalism at the University of Idaho.
In D.C., two of Trump's cabinet nominees are facing growing scrutiny. Senator Tammy Duckworth says former Congresswoman Tulsi Gabbard is compromised. During a CNN interview, Duckworth mentioned Gabbard's 2017 trip to Syria.
When Russian-controlled media called her a Russian asset. So I do think that we have a real deep concern whether or not she's a compromised person.
Meanwhile, Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth faces questions about his history with women. Hegseth has denied the allegations. However, a Republican senator from Iowa told Politico the claims are worthy of a discussion. And Senator Bill Haggerty calls Hegseth a very talented person. For updates on this new administration and how it's taking shape, tune in to Good Morning America.
Gas prices are all over the place and out of control. So what can you do to get the most out of a gallon of gas? Consumer Reports has some tips. You can watch Derek Dice's special report here on Good Morning Northwest tomorrow morning. We'll be back with a final check of weather next.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, we've got money answers for people with batrachophobia. Honestly, same. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Babe, the dishwasher is broken. How are we going to get it replaced before the holidays?
Swing into Fred's Appliance for our Black Friday Super Sale and experience unbeatable deals on the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. The lowest price ever for a Bosch dishwasher, only $3.99 after rebate. These Bosch dishwashers offer quiet operation, advanced water efficiency, and a variety of cycle options to clean your dishes every time perfectly. At Fred's, we sell appliances. Only appliances.
The season of new sales traditions is on at George Gee Kia Spokane. Save big with special Black Friday deals on over 280 new Kias. It's the perfect time to drive your dream Kia. Shop SpokaneKia.com.
Well, welcome to another work week and, of course, Thanksgiving week. Live look out there. We've had some light rain showers. Right now, dry in downtown Spokane. We do have showers into the Coeur d'Alene area and north, of course. 43 will be our high today. We are going to see winds that are going to be light. A return engagement of those showers about 4, 5, 6 o'clock. We'll see a drier period come in Tuesday, 40 and upper 30s. Wednesday and Thursday, Thanksgiving, has about a 10% chance of a shower. Overnight lows into the mid-20s. And then we cool for the weekend with temperatures, albeit above freezing, mid-20s for the overnight lows.
All right, Mark, thanks so much. And thank you for joining us. We'll see you throughout Good Morning America with live local updates. See you in a few.